Well, this is really handy. As you can see this morning, it's not bad, but it's enough to freeze over the windscreens. And of course, what's the Skoda done? 12-volt battery protection. I charged the 12-volt battery that's under there yesterday. It was charged to full on a battery charger. And now it's saying that the car isn't able to do anything remote controlled because the battery's flat or low. I don't know what's going on. This is stupid. And it's not just the preconditioning that's not working. I can't unlock the car, so I'm going to have to use the remote. What is going on? There we go. Now I can get in. Now, of course, it's not going to take long for this car to defrost. It's not going to take long at all. But I'm supposed to be able to do this remotely from within the house. So workarounds for this if you do have this problem, and I have seen a number of people on social media reporting this problem. And what you can do is that you can set a timer, you can set a plan before you get into the car, and what you can do is, if I go in here, look, I can set a departure time in here. So what I'm going to do is set every day of the week, going for 7:10, well, every weekday of the week, set for 7:10, and that will mean that I don't need to worry about the app. I don't need to do anything remote control. The car will just look after it itself. Of course, if I'd looked at the weather forecast, I could have seen that this was going to be an issue, and I could have done that beforehand. But I didn't think it was a need because I had seen a low battery warning on the app, and what I had done was plugged in a 12-volt battery charger to the battery, and yesterday it was saying the battery was full. And yet this morning, the car has disabled remote access because it says the battery protection feature is required. Now, I know there are going to be people in the comments saying you've been using the app to look at the car too often and check it. And yes, that would do it. But I haven't looked at the app. I haven't used it at all. My mum's in hospital, so I've been having to run backwards and forwards, cover work, and then get to the hospital, and then get home. Last night we went out for dinner with friends. So this car did about 60 or 70 miles yesterday, so that should be charging the battery up. But it didn't need it because I had plugged it in overnight to a 12-volt battery charger, so I don't know what's going on. It seems to be a widespread problem. There's a lot of people on social media reporting it. We can't all have poor batteries, so I don't know. I'm going to have a chat with my dealer and see if they can figure out what's going on. But as you can see, in the meantime, even though this car was frozen, in the time it's taken to record this video, it's cleared the window. So that, even if you don't plan, even if the car doesn't do anything remote control wise, that's quicker than having a diesel or a petrol. Anyway, enough of my moaning, I better get to work.